بنشوفها هلا بالفقرة.
Tell him I'm in pursuit.
It's easy to immerse yourself in the backstory because there's so much written on those comic book characters. What informs the role the most? What do you rely on the most? Scripts, comic books?
Whatever I think the fans want, you know, because you can read comic books, but there are so many different Captain America comic books, so many different interpretations of the character in the comic books. And you take part of your information from the comic books, you take part of your information from what the script tells you, but a lot of my information comes from the director.
I joined S.H.I.E.L.D. to protect people.
Captain, to build a better world sometimes means tearing the old one down.
That's also a difficult thing to know what the fans want. How do you follow that? And have you been surprised by any, and has it informed the second time?
It's tricky. It's tricky to know what they want. Because you're never going to make everybody happy. You know, there's always going to be someone who wants something different. You know, these Marvel movies, they're not these individual properties. There are sequels to come.
Your work has been a gift to mankind. You've shaped the century. I need you to do it one more time.
I enjoy in this modern time how idealistic he remains. So the story arc in this one is quite enjoyable. Were you expecting it? Did you enjoy it?
I love the story arc in this one. You know, he's always an idealistic guy. He has these morals and values that are unflappable. But in this movie, they give him some challenges around him. They make it hard for him to understand the company he's working for. You know, it's not so much about his acclamation to how modern technology works. It's more about how society works. And I think it's hard for him to trust the way S.H.I.E.L.D. operates, because you know, S.H.I.E.L.D. in order to provide the safety they guarantee, they have to bend the rules, and I think that's a hard pill for Cap to swallow.
Hey Cap, how do we know the good guys from the bad guys? If they're shooting at you, they're bad.
All the fans wanted to know about Age of Ultron and how it is to be with all the other Avengers, and obviously they're fascinated by that group of people.
It's not just an amazing thing within the movie world, but just as an actor, being around these phenomenal talents like the Downeys and the Ruffalos, and so many wonderfully talented people. I'm so excited to go get to work with James Spader and you know, Aaron Johnson and all these other really talented young actors. So it's exciting. I mean, we haven't started yet, but I'm pretty eager to get going.
Is the armor anything difficult to go by? No, I mean the costume.
The costume,
you know,
yeah.
I call it armor because
Sure. Well, it looks
habit.
like armor. Yeah, this one was a lot easier. This was my favorite one to date. I thought it looked the best. It moved the best. You know, for me, it was my favorite. So I'm hoping we can see a little bit more of that soon.
We're all hoping that. Thank you so much, Chris. Good to see you.
Thank you.
صار وقت فقرة إعلانية هلا بالجزء الثاني من حلقتنا.